History is more than dates and battles. It's about people. It's about stories. America has a big story. It's full of secrets. These secrets are hidden in the past. They tell us about who we are. They can change how we see our country. Get ready for a journey. We will uncover America's hidden past. It will surprise you. It will amaze you. Are you ready to explore? Let's begin. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden stories of America's past. Our first stop takes us back to the early days of America, a time when the nation was still finding its footing and establishing its place in the world. The landscapes were vast and untamed, the towns were small but growing, and the spirit of independence was still fresh in the hearts of the people. The year is 1801. Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence, has just taken office as the third president of the United States. His vision for the country is grand, but he faces numerous challenges. Among these challenges is a significant problem that threatens the young nation's trade and security: pirates. These aren't just any pirates, they are the infamous Barbary pirates. The Barbary pirates hail from the North African coast, specifically from the regions known today as Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya. For years, they have been a menace to Mediterranean and Atlantic shipping, demanding tribute from nations to avoid attacks. These pirates are now targeting American ships, capturing them, and demanding hefty ransoms. The young American Navy is not yet strong enough to protect all its vessels, and the situation is dire. American sailors are being taken hostage, held in brutal conditions, and used as leverage to extract payments from the U.S. government. The nation is outraged, and the pressure on Jefferson to act is immense. Jefferson knows he must put an end to this threat. However, he is a man of principle and prefers diplomacy over war. He is determined to find a solution that will protect American interests without plunging the nation into conflict. Jefferson explores various diplomatic avenues, seeking to negotiate peace and secure the release of the hostages. He sends envoys and engages in talks, but the pirates' demands are exorbitant, and the negotiations stall. Faced with limited options, Jefferson devises a bold and unconventional plan. He decides to take a calculated risk, one that involves a mix of diplomacy and military action. This plan requires a man of exceptional courage and cunning. Jefferson makes a surprising decision. He reaches out to a man who has experience dealing with the Barbary pirates and understands their tactics. This man is William Eaton. William Eaton is a former soldier and diplomat with a reputation for bravery and resourcefulness. He has served in the American Revolutionary War and has a deep understanding of military strategy. Eaton's military background makes him the perfect candidate for Jefferson's secret mission. He is tasked with a dangerous and covert operation that could change the course of American history. Eaton is known for his bravery and cunning. He has faced numerous challenges in his career and has always emerged victorious. His determination and strategic mind are exactly what Jefferson needs for this mission. Jefferson sends Eaton on a secret mission to free the American hostages and put an end to the Barbary pirate threat. This mission involves navigating treacherous terrain, engaging in battles, and negotiating with unpredictable adversaries. Eaton's mission is fraught with danger. He must travel across the harsh desert, face hostile forces, and execute a daring plan to rescue the hostages. The stakes are high, and failure is not an option. Eaton and his small force embark on a grueling journey across the desert. They face numerous challenges, including extreme weather, scarce resources, and constant threats from enemy forces. Despite these obstacles, Eaton's leadership and determination keep the mission on track. In the end, Eaton's perseverance pays off. He successfully frees the hostages and returns them safely to American soil. The nation celebrates his triumph, and Jefferson is relieved that the pirate problem has been resolved without a full-scale war. The resolution of the Barbary pirate threat marks a significant victory for the young United States. American ships can now sail the seas with greater security, and the nation's resolve is strengthened. William Eaton's story is a testament to the unexpected twists and turns in American history. It reminds us that even in the face of daunting challenges, courage and ingenuity can lead to remarkable outcomes. America's history is indeed full of surprises. Now let's jump ahead to World War II, a time when the world was engulfed in conflict, and nations were fighting for their survival. The war brought out the best and worst in humanity, and it also brought out some of the most incredible stories of bravery and ingenuity. Everyone knows about the war, the battles, the leaders, the strategies, but there are stories that remain hidden, stories that are not as well known but are equally fascinating. But did you know about baseball's secret mission? Yes, you heard that right. Baseball, America's favorite pastime, played a role in the war effort, and at the center of this story is a man named Moe Berg. Moe Berg was a baseball player. He played for several major league teams including the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox, but there was more to Berg than just his athletic prowess. He was also a spy for America. Berg spoke many languages including Japanese, German, and Italian. He was very smart, having graduated from Princeton University and Columbia Law School. His intelligence and linguistic skills made him a perfect candidate for espionage. The government asked Berg for help. They needed someone who could blend in, gather intelligence, and report back without arousing suspicion. Berg was the perfect man for the job. They needed information about Germany's atomic bomb program. The stakes were incredibly high. If Germany succeeded in developing an atomic bomb, it could change the course of the war. Berg went to Europe under the guise of a baseball player on a goodwill tour. He pretended to be a baseball player. He attended games, met with local officials, and charmed everyone he met. But his real mission was far more dangerous. But secretly, he was gathering information. He was a spy. Berg's mission was dangerous. He had to navigate a world of espionage where one wrong move could mean capture or death. But he was brave. He knew the importance of his mission and was determined to succeed. He got the information America needed. Berg's intelligence was crucial in understanding the progress of Germany's atomic bomb program. His reports helped the Allies make informed decisions and ultimately contributed to the success of their efforts. He helped to win the war. Berg's contributions, though not widely known, were invaluable. His bravery and intelligence played a part in the Allied victory and the end of the war. Moe Berg's story is amazing. It's a tale of courage, intelligence, and patriotism. It's a reminder that heroes can come from the most unexpected places. It shows us that even ordinary people can do extraordinary things. Moe Berg was a baseball player, a scholar, and a spy. His story is a testament to the incredible potential within each of us to make a difference in the world. Let's travel back to 1876. The Civil War is over. America is trying to rebuild. The presidential election is very close. It comes down to one state, Florida, and in Florida it comes down to one vote. That's right, one vote. The fate of the nation hangs in the balance. The whole country is watching. In the end, Rutherford B. Hayes wins by a single vote. Can you imagine? One vote changed everything. The election of 1876 reminds us that every vote matters. Our democracy depends on it. Section 5. The First Lady's Hidden Influence. Now let's talk about Edith Wilson. She was the wife of President Woodrow Wilson. Many people think she was just the president's wife, but she was much more than that. In 1919, President Wilson had a stroke. He was very sick. Edith Wilson stepped in. She started making decisions for him. She controlled who saw the president. She even signed documents for him. Some people called her Mrs. President. Edith Wilson's actions were controversial, but they show us that even in the past, women had power and influence. Section 6. Whispers from the Underground Railroad. Our journey takes us next to the Underground Railroad. This wasn't a real railroad. It was a network of secret routes and safe houses. It helped slaves escape to freedom in the North. The Underground Railroad was full of brave people. Harriet Tubman was one of them. She was a conductor on the Underground Railroad. She helped hundreds of slaves escape. The Underground Railroad is a testament to the human spirit. It shows us that ordinary people can do extraordinary things to fight for justice. Section 7. The Truth Behind the Alamo. Let's head to Texas, a state rich in history and culture, where one of the most iconic battles in American history took place. The Alamo is a famous battle, a symbol of resistance and bravery. It has been immortalized in countless books, movies, and songs. We all know the story, or at least we think we do. The narrative of the Alamo has been passed down through generations, often simplified and romanticized. Brave Texans fought for their freedom against the Mexican army, standing their ground despite overwhelming odds. Their courage has become legendary. But there's more to the story, layers of history that are often overlooked. The Alamo is not just a tale of Texans versus Mexicans. Did you know that there were Tejanos fighting at the Alamo too? These were Texans of Mexican descent, who played a crucial role in the battle. Tejanos were Texans of Mexican descent, and their contributions are a vital part of the Alamo's history. They were landowners, ranchers, and citizens who believed in the cause. They fought bravely alongside the Texans, sharing the same risks and facing the same dangers. Their unity in the face of adversity is a testament to their shared values. They believed in freedom and independence just as fervently as their Anglo counterparts. Their dream was a Texas where all could live freely. The story of the Alamo is not just about Texans fighting Mexicans, it's a complex narrative of diverse individuals coming together for a common cause. It's about people fighting for their beliefs, regardless of their background. The Alamo stands as a symbol of unity and determination. It's a story of courage and sacrifice for a shared dream, a dream that transcended cultural and ethnic boundaries. The legacy of the Alamo is a reminder of what can be achieved when people stand together. Section 8: Lost Cities and Buried Treasures. America is a land of mystery. There are stories of lost cities and buried treasures. One of these stories is about the lost colony of Roanoke. In 1587, a group of English settlers arrived at Roanoke Island. They were the first English colony in America. But something strange happened. The colony disappeared. No one knows what happened to them. The lost colony of Roanoke is one of America's greatest mysteries. It reminds us that there are still secrets waiting to be discovered. Section 9: Unsung Heroes and Forgotten Pioneers. History remembers famous people. But there are many unsung heroes. These are ordinary people who did extraordinary things. Stagecoach drivers, for example. They braved danger to deliver mail and goods. They were essential for connecting the American West. Lighthouse keepers are another example. They lived in isolation. They kept the lamps lit to guide ships safely to shore. These unsung heroes remind us that everyone has a story to tell. History is made by ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Section 10: The Enduring Mysteries of U.S. History. Our journey through time is coming to an end. We've uncovered some of America's hidden history. We've learned about presidents and pirates, spies and slaves, lost colonies and buried treasures. But there are still many mysteries to solve. What happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? What other secrets are hidden in our past? These mysteries remind us that history is a puzzle. There are always more pieces to find. And as we uncover these pieces, we learn more about ourselves and our country. Section 11: Our Shared Journey Through Time. History is not just something we read about in books, it's a journey we all share. It's the story of our ancestors. It's the story of our country. By learning about our past, we can understand our present. We can make better choices for the future. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the secrets of U.S. history. You never know what you might find.